time with Mema. As you can see, my couchmates and I have invited two guests. They are the replicas of President Barack Obama and Vice President Biden, who will no longer be called Vice President. He will be called President Joe Biden. He will be the 46th President of these United States. And there's one person missing, though, a very important person. The first Black woman to be elected as Vice President of the United States of America. As you can see, she was not able to come, but I'm representing her by wearing her colors of her sorority, the AKAs. I'm wearing pink and green. Now, we're having just a celebration today because of the election of our new president. So even though we're going through some hard times, I have chosen a book that I hope will lift you up. So we're going to get right to it. The book I have chosen today is one that I hope will lift your spirits because we are having so much difficulty with the pandemic. Now, this book is called Can I Pray with My Eyes Open? And it is by Susan Taylor Brown, and the illustrations are by Gavin Baker. Many of us have a certain day that we set aside to work with children and lifting their spirits and having them sit down and listen to a nice story about lifting their spirits. And I hope that this will do that for you. I wondered how and when and where was the perfect way to say a prayer. I like these illustrations. Must every prayer be one that's spoken? And can I pray with my eyes open? There they're sitting at the table having a discussion. Many of you will do that for Thanksgiving. When I go swimming in the creek or play a game of hide and seek, I like this illustration too. It's like a little girl by a creek where you see the water traveling over the rocks. That's nice to see. Or even when I climb a tree, if I'm outside. Can you hear me? Beautiful. When I was a little girl, I used to like to climb trees. I loved to see a tree with lots of foliage, the leaves on the tree. When I'm under the covers out of sight or listening to music or flying a kite, I too used to fly a kite when I was a little girl. I've had a lot of wonderful experiences out in the country on the farm. Once the kite got away from me too and flew way to the woods. And it wasn't a man-made, it wasn't a bought kite, it was one we made from newspapers. When I don't know what I should do, is that a time to talk to you? Those are good questions to ask. Questions that children need to know, because sometimes you're being bullied and you don't really know how to handle it. If I cross my fingers or stand on my head or get mad and my face turns red, Is that a good time to pray? When I rollerblade or ride my bike, can I pray anytime I like? Now, who doesn't like playing on their rollerblade? Well, I took a long time before I learned how to roller skate, and it wasn't with a roller blade, it was with rollers. There weren't even blades when I was a child. If I'm skipping rope or playing ball or walking backwards down the hall, when building castles at the beach, will you still be within my reach? There by the water, building castles in the sand, will you hear me when I pray? Those are all very good questions. Very good questions, because we all need relief. We need to be lifted up. We need help. When I look up and count the stars or climb upon the monkey bars, now who doesn't like climbing the monkey bars? That's fun. Not a lot of time to go to the monkey bars nowadays with the COVID. But we have to hope and wish that a better day is coming. When I'm in a car, a boat, or train, does every prayer have to be the same? Illustrations are beautiful. This little girl is asking a lot of good questions. Why this book is giving me such a hard time. I thought it over through and through, then I shared my thoughts with you. And she's sharing her thoughts actually with all of us who are listening to this story, because we might have some of the same thoughts. I got an answer right away. There's no wrong time or place to pray. So this little girl sat with her mom and she talked with her, and they decided there's no special time. You can pray anytime, no matter what you're going through, no matter what is happening. Anytime is a good time to pray. Now, I hope you enjoyed this story, because for me, it's uplifting. And I feel that we all need something to lift us up because of this pandemic. Remember the last time I read a story for you, I told you that because of the pandemic, we have to really continue to be as safe as we can by washing our hands, keeping a safe distance, and don't forget, let me see, what do I have here? Again, a surprise. What do we need to do? We need to wear our masks. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope it's as uplifting as it was for my couchmates and I. Remember to be safe, and remember who our new president is going to be. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Thank you. See you same time tomorrow. So glad to share this story with you. And you have a nice day. Bye-bye.